Hello friends, I'm Varun Vohra, a US-based known expert in the area of IT risk, IT audit, IT security and IT compliance with extensive industry experience across top Fortune 100 companies, having authored and appeared in several media and journal publications. Welcome to my channel, IT with Varun Vohra, to master the fundamentals and concepts not available in any book or over the web. Most trusted and only channel which will help you understand all detailed steps on how to perform ITGC testing. Most important piece which requires in-depth knowledge of this domain is not available anywhere else and very much required to build or advance your career in IT audit, IT security, IT SOX, IT risk and IT compliance. Friends, we have achieved a major milestone by finishing the first leg of our ITGC journey with over 150 videos where we have covered all control areas under each of the ITGC categories, which is logical access, change management, operations and information security. We have covered all control areas across each of these ITGC categories across key application and server and database layers. Now we move on to the second leg of our journey where we will learn advanced ITGC areas and other critical concepts required to advance your career in IT audit, IT security, IT SOX, IT risk and IT compliance. Please refer to my channel promo to learn more about this next phase of our journey. Friends, today we'll kick off a Workpaper series where we will learn hands-on skill on what a testing workpaper looks like and how to document a testing workpaper for different control areas. We'll start with privilege access as the first control area under the logical access ITGC category. As you can see on the screen, I have created a sample worksheet for privilege access ITGC testing. There are different fields which are listed in this worksheet and we'll go through each of them one by one to understand how to document a testing worksheet for privilege access area. So the first field is the process area, a very simple one where we will highlight the ITGC category and the control area we are testing. In this case it's logical access and privilege access is the control area within the logical access ITGC category. The date is nothing but the date on which the testing is being documented or the testing has taken place. In this case I've put a sample date of 1st of July 2023. Next is process owner. We have to specify the application owner name in case you're performing the testing for an application. If it's being performed for a server database, we have to just specify the process owner for that area. Next is the system name, so for which privilege access testing is being performed. In this case I have listed an application name which is sales inventory application. It can be anything else based on the testing you will be performing. Next is the coverage period, which is our time period which is getting covered as part of our assessment. In this case I have listed a 6-month period from January 1st 2023 through June 30th 2023. It can be anything else like 6 months, 1 year, 3 months, whatever that testing period is, we have to just list it here. It will help anybody understand who is going through the workpaper on what time period was picked up for testing. Next is the auditor name, whoever is performing the assessment. That name has to be listed here and along with their department name. Like in this case, this individual has performed the testing and he belongs to the internal audit team. Overall risk, which is related to this control area. So we are talking about privilege access control area under logical access ITGC category. So the key risk here is unauthorized access. That's what I have highlighted here. Next is the total population. So based on the control area you're testing, like in this case the privilege access control area, whatever the total population of accounts which are in scope, we have to list it here. I've listed 6 based on the data I have documented in this sheet, and we'll discuss more about what those 6 are and how do you perform the testing around those. Next is the sampling methodology. Like in this case I stated not applicable as the full population was tested, which is 6. However, if the population is big enough and you are picking up samples, you have to highlight what sampling methodology was adopted, like random sampling was done or it was done in a judgmental way. We have to just specify what our approach was for the sampling. In this case it's not applicable because we have tested the full population.